not suggesting that yesterday's shooting was unjustified. More than a dozen civil rights groups are using it to address what they say is a problem. APD investigating its own shootings. While many of the shootings have led to huge payouts, APD has never found an officer at fault. News 13's Alex Goldsmith is live at APD headquarters with the story. Alex.
Kim, APD is far from the only police department that investigates its own shootings, but civil rights groups are now questioning that policy.
The circumstances surrounding APD's shootings since 2010 are different, but there are three things they all have in common. APD has led the investigation into those shootings, hasn't deemed a single one unjustified, and hasn't fired any of the officers who've pulled the trigger. And when the DA takes a look at the case,
we have to rely on the police reports. That's what we have. That's a flaw in the system.
Under that system, BCSO and state police help investigate every APD shooting, but APD is in charge.
It shouldn't be APD officers conducting the investigation of their own officers.
Local ACLU head Peter Simonson is part of APD Forward, a group pushing for police reform. Following the department's most recent shooting, APD Forward is calling for investigations into all shootings to be truly independent.
We think that in the interest of impartiality and objectivity, that it really should be an outside agency.
The call echoes what the feds said about APD in April, when the DOJ highlighted a series of shootings it called unnecessary.
Improper force incidents were not properly investigated, documented, or addressed with corrective measures.
While many departments nationwide investigate their own shootings, there are many who don't. In April, Wisconsin became the first state to require every police shooting to be investigated by an outside agency. It's something both Chicago and Orlando already do.
We asked APD tonight if it would consider changing how its shootings are investigated. A spokesperson couldn't get us an answer tonight. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Now, none of APD's shootings have led to criminal charges for the officers involved, but that could change. As News 13 has reported, a handful of officers could be facing federal charges.